Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Allseries videos. Thank you so much for always checking out my updates. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing to my channel. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Thank you. On this video, I'll be updating you on Twist of Fate 3rd and 4th March 2022. The episode is hot and is getting hotter each day. Do you know that Gaurav tried to take Pragya's properties? Sit tight. Do you know they locked up Abhi in the basement? Gaurav spiked Pragya's drink and Pallavi blessed Prachi. This is the unthinkable. Pallavi blessed Prachi for real. Everything is in this video. Please watch till the end. Gautam's father calls him to inform him that his elder brother Gaurav will be coming to take over his place, since he could not handle a girl, which is Pragya. Gautam says Pragya is very smart, but the father did not want to hear anything. The father had already made up his mind to replace him with his elder brother, Gaurav. Gaurav arrives and Gautam welcomed him. On the other hand, Pallavi comes to the room searching the files and looking for Vikram's prescription. She could not find it, which made her worry. She started shouting and asking Grandma Dida. And Grandma Dida said, "I gave it to Ria as you instructed." Pallavi starts screaming, "Ria, Ria, Ria, where is the prescription?" Vikram is feeling uneasy and she's scared. Pallavi asked a servant to call Ria. Servant calls Ria and Prachi also goes. Prachi was in the kitchen. Gautam says he almost succeeded with Pragya, but the mechanic came and beat him up. Abhi was shown as the mechanic, who is now Pragya's bodyguard. Gang. So Gaurav walks out, and while pressing a phone, he bumps into a worker who was serving a coffee, and he threatens to fire him for spilling the coffee on him. But Abhi came for his rescue and told him he saw what happened. He made it clear it was not the worker's fault, but his, because he was not looking while he was walking. He asked Abhi, "Do you know who I am?" And Abhi replied, "You must be a spoiled son of a rich father." Meanwhile, Pallavi asks Ria to bring the prescription that the nurse will come late. Prachi tries to talk, but Pallavi shouts and asks her not to talk unless she was asked to. Prachi says, "I can help," but she shouts at her and said, "I don't need your help." Hi. Oh my Prachi. Ria went to get the prescription but could not find it, and remembers she left it on the table close to the window, and she thinks the paper has fallen out from the window. Prachi goes to Vikram's room. Gaurav says he will fire the worker and also fire Abhi. Abhi says, "You are not my boss. My boss is Pragya, and I take orders from her." Gaurav says very soon this company will fully become his, and when that happens, he will be the first person he will fire. The brothers Gautam and Gaurav planned with Harish and sent a file to Abhi to go to the storeroom, which is in the basement, and keep it. He was told Pragya gave him the files to keep, so he went with Harish. As they entered, while he was busy putting the files, Harish locks the door from outside. Abhi is shocked and alone inside the basement. Gaurav went to Pragya for her to sign a paper, and she said she will sign it after her lawyer checks it. Gaurav said, "Are you doubting your partners?" Pragya says, "I had a problem with a paper your brother brought for me to sign. So you are my business partner, not relatives. It will be checked by my lawyer before I will sign it. She stands to get something, but Gaurav added something in her drink. And when she came back, she took it and drank it. Gaurav leaves. Pragya sits, but feels strange and weak. Rhea tells Pallavi that she can't find the prescription. Pallavi gets angry. Rhea says let her call the doctor, and Pallavi said go ahead, call the doctor. Prachi comes in and said Dad is fine. She has checked his BP and sugar, but Pallavi got furious and asked her who made her a doctor, that Vikram is unwell because he was not given his first dose. Prachi says, I have given him the first dose on time. But Grandma Dida said, why didn't you say it? She says, I tried to say it, but Mommy was angry. Pallavi said, I am angry because you are so stupid. You gave him medicine without asking us. You are an educated illiterate. You have shown illiterate behaviors. Rhea calls the doctor and puts the phone on the table. Prachi says, I didn't mix the medicine. I was aware which medicine to give at what time. The nurse was late, so I gave him medicine at 9 a.m., 9:10, 9:15, and 9:30. Pallavi asks, how do you know which medicine to give at what time? Prachi said, when he had the heart attack, I had gone to visit him, and I heard when the doctor was instructing the nurse. So she said, the first medicine is the pink color, which is a blood thinner. The second tablet at 9:10, which is the light blue and off-white color to control the sugar levels and BP. The third one is by 9:15, it will be cut in half, which makes the heart muscle strong, and small brown tablets to make him not to faint. The doctor says, wonderful! All medicine were given at the right time and in right sequence. He says she remembers with colors, and Vikram is fine. Pallavi went to check on Vikram, and Vikram says he is fine. Pallavi called Prachi to give Vikram medicine that will be taken after 15 minutes. She came and gave him the medicine, and Vikram thanked her. Prachi apologized to Pallavi for not telling her she has given the first dose. Pallavi keeps her hand on Prachi's head and says, whatever you did was right. I was wrong. I shouldn't have said all I said. You have fulfilled your responsibilities. Vikram is fine because of you. I called you illiterate, but you are responsible and understanding. God bless you. Oh my God. Is it really Prachi? This needs a Thanksgiving, really. Pallavi then tells Rhea she has forgiven her as she is the younger. She now advises her to learn from her elders. Wow. I know by now Rhea must be planning something evil against Prachi. Prachi is in trouble for real. Gaurav comes to Pragya's office and sees her sit with her hand on her head. It seems to him his drug is effective, as Pragya stumbles when she gets up to speak with him. He asks her to rest and go to the top floor room, so Pragya goes to the room with him and sits. Gaurav brought out a farmhouse papers for Pragya to sign. His father then calls him and he goes to answer the call. He told his father how he plans to blackmail Pragya, that Pragya is about to sign it, so he's about to steal Pragya's properties, and he's about to do MMS of Pragya in order to make Pragya not to arrest them. So Pragya looks at him and puts hand in her bag and brought out another paper and replaced the one that was presented for her to sign. He went to check if Pragya had signed it, but Pragya told him sign first, that she will sign later. So he signed and went back to answer the call because the father called back again. The father tried to get clarification about the MMS he planned to do, hoped that it will work well, and he assured the father that it would be the best. So, as he was still on the call, Pragya took the knife that was on the table, that's the fruit tray, and hid it behind her. Abhi realized something. Abhi realized that there must be a big plan that is going on that made them to lock him inside there, and the plan would not favor Pragya. That's when he remembered when he said very soon that everything will become his. So he now realized that they want to steal Pragya's properties. So with all his might, remembering his love, whether they are ex or not, Pragya is Abhi's love. So with all the love, even when he was feeling like fainting, he made sure that he was out of that place. So he manages to escape from that place and open the door. Gaurav came towards Pragya after seeing Pragya have signed the papers. Maybe he was trying to now do his MMS. But Pragya brought out knife and warned him not to come close to her. Pragya said, "What do you think? Do you think after sparking my coffee, it will not make me to do whatever you want?" Gaurav is in shock because for him, he felt it's a done deal that he's through already. Pragya said she caught him in the act when he was adding that thing in the drink. But Gaurav decided to forcefully hold Pragya. So Pragya, as they struggled, lo and behold, someone entered the room, and it was Pragya's love, or will I call him Pragya's ex, Mr. Abhi. Abhi beat him up so badly that he became unconscious, and Pragya stopped him. Pragya saw Abhi's wounds on his hand. She took his hand and gave him that cool breeze she usually gives to his wounds. And Abhi realized, though Pragya is rich, but she's still Pragya. She still loves him. It all turns out that Pragya became the full owner of the company because the paper Gaurav signed means that he's transferring all their properties to Pragya. They were beaten in their own game, and they got served with their own medicine. It was such an interesting episode to watch. Abhi could not sleep as he gets home. He was smiling alone, even refused to drink. He felt Pragya's love to the extent that the wicked sister Alia noticed. We have come to the end of this update. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z-Word series.